Hi, I know I've been away a long time. I've been doing those daily national days, but I'm getting back to my channel. I'm going to be doing some ornaments again, making some jewelry, but we just got back from Virginia. It was a really fun trip. We saw our son retire from the Army. They did an amazing ceremony because he was in DC, so they kind of do a little bit more there. We drove back through Kentucky, Lexington, Kentucky on our way. It was kind of fun. We got to go into the Goodwill that Matt and Kayla from Part-Time Pickers and Homeschooling Pickers shop in. And the funny part was I picked up something, decided not to buy it, and moved it. And she actually picked it up in her recent video and bought it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm the one that put it there. So that was kind of a little fun. We wanted to see what the Goodwill looked like because we have really none around us. And there were literally 14 of them in 4 square miles in that area. And we have none within 45 minutes. And then the few we have are super tiny. This one was not a huge one like you see in Crazy Lamp Lady's videos where they're really big, but it was definitely bigger than the couple we go to here, or at least set up better. So that was fun. We hit a thrift store just on a winding West Virginia road. I believe it was West Virginia. And I was going to show you a couple things I picked up there, and then talk about a couple projects I'm going to do. But we stopped at this little thrift store. Boy, was it rinky-dink. I wish I'd thought to take some pictures. I mean, everything piled everywhere. But I got a few things. I wanted a twin-size black sheet just to put up over our bedroom window. I fold it over the curtain rod. You know, I have one of those white curtain rods. Fold it and pin it at the bottom just till I can buy curtains I like. I just like the room dark when we sleep. And we found one that we put on the one window in our room. But the old curtains that are up in our room that our daughter left, they're black too, but they're see-through. They're not real dark, so I found one for like $2. Then I found these. I got both of them for $1, and I'll take one off. You can see they're holly. So I thought these would be fun to decorate, and we'll do a video decorating them. And then I also found these. I think I got these at that Goodwill. I can't remember where I got them. Yes, I think it was at the Goodwill we went to. I paid $1.99. And I think that's Goodwill. I think I might have got these at that Goodwill we went to in Lexington. We only got to go to one because we had to get back on the road. But I'll show you everything that was in this bag. And these are vintage. These are vintage little ornaments. You can tell by the quality and the felt. And then there was this weird little pattern. It's just, you know, mimeographed or copied. This little rustic guy. And then this little, I don't know if it's air dry clay or what, but he's cute. And then some ribbon. I got this teddy bear ribbon, clearly vintage. And this plaid ribbon, which I will use for something. A bunch of glue sticks, which I don't know if I'll use or not, because I usually use the Gorilla Glue ones, but I might use them. And then I got this strange family of vintage felt dogs. Now, I don't know if it's supposed to be Snoopy as a Red Baron. I'll show you all of them. There's this one's the biggest one. Then there's this one who has 2 little rudimentary arms. No tail on him. And then here's the one that kind of looks like the Red Baron. And he has the goggles and the scarf that flies behind him. And then there's another one of those. And so I got those 4 dogs. There's 4 of them total. And this little mouse. And that was all in that bag for $1.99. And that was like the only other, that I bought a couple other things at the Goodwill, but they weren't crafting things. I bought a couple pillows to resell and a couple other things. I found these. These might have been also Goodwill. They were $1.99, and they're little glass marbles shaped like hearts. and I would like to do some copper foil stained glass jewelry with them, or something fun with them. I mean, I've seen them in different styles, and I've got hundreds of these things, but no hearts, so I grabbed those. Then we were at a store that we go to called Texas Thrift before we left for our trip, and I got a couple junk bags, and one of them, I paid, I think, $2.29 for each of them. Oh, this might be where these, no, these, I just got these. They're the same price stickers. But it's not, I bought these on the trip, so I bought the felt things on the trip, so I don't know. But this is another store called Texas Thrift. I paid $2.29 and I opened it up and looked at it, and it was all this gorgeous trim. And this little bag of vintage little vegetable charms. And I guess they're all charms were in there. The only thing it doesn't have a hole to hang it, does it? Oh yeah, the cherries do on the, yeah, they do. So little beaded things. But what got me was the quality of this trim. And I'm going to show you a close-up view of it. It's woven, and it's got big rhinestones, and then some little rhinestones. And it's just absolutely, and they're iridescent. They're kind of a blue, milky, shimmery rhinestone, and then these little rhinestones are more of a clear AB style. And I got this big roll, which is a bunch of little bits, by the way. This roll is a bunch of little bits, and yeah, there was one bit that was actually inside the bag still. So all the bits were probably about this big, you know, like this. Then I got this gorgeous trim, which I definitely can use for stuff. It's got a really nice quality feel to it. It's a braided silver trim. And I got this piece of trim, which is just some beads and this braid. Got more of the silver trim. Like I said, these were $2.29. And then the other bag has more of this, a bunch more of that, a bunch more of these. I just dropped one, but there was like 2 more pieces of this, plus some wrapped along this, and then they had sewn. Okay, 2 things happened. Either this was already together and they took it off. They might have taken these off of a piece of clothing, but I got this, it looks like a cuff. You can see the fabric on the bottom. Cuff to a pair of pants, and that looks pretty old, that fabric there, the color. And then there's more of that around here, and then look at this gorgeous trim. Let me unpin it. This is beautiful too. Now some of this I'm keeping, and some of this I'm very excited about, because what I've been wanting to do for a very long time is make some craft kits. For somebody that wants to do like crazy quilts or unusual things, do like a little bit of trim and a little bit of buttons, a little bit of sequins, seed beads, maybe some regular beads, embroidery floss, pretty squares of fabric, and just put all these things together as little kits. I sell a few kits already that do pretty good. I don't sell them often, but I do sell a few a year, but I don't really promote them. I do the candy cane Christmas ornament. I do one where I have Coke caps and I've made a little keychain hook out of them using poker chips and rhinestone chain. And so I want to take all of those different elements and make little craft kits. So that's something you're going to see from me in the future. Now, another thing I got was these. If I can get you a shot into this big bag. Let's see. It's a big, big bag full of these yo-yos. And I thought some of them I will use. Now some of them are sewn together like a flower. Most of them are not. And they're all very beachy or a little bit country style. So I thought some of these will go into kits. Some of these might be sold as a lot. And some of them I will definitely use. And then onward to my next thing. I am going to be doing 2 ornaments for my friend Cheryl. And One is going to be a cat. We're going to design a calico cat. And let's see if I can show you this without... It's a beautiful cat cookie cutter. She wants me to make it for her friend. And then she wanted a poodle, and I told her I have a poodle. I kept it out when I packed my cookie cutters because it was this 3-pack with this dog, the exaggerated Scotty, and this really cute poodle. So we're going to do a poodle. We're going to do a calico cat. And then I'm going to be doing my next blue and white ornament for our tree. And another type of ornament. I don't know. I've got several to choose from. I mean, I've got 1,000 to choose from. But I also have for you guys, I will share this one with you because I bought it on the trip. We went to the Scottish Games and I wanted a memento, but what? So I bought this. And it wasn't cheap. I paid, $18 for it. But I got a thistle. Or is it thistle? A nice Scotty dog. I was not happy with the one I did. I don't know what the unicorn has to do with Scotland. And then, was that it? Oh, and bullhorns. They had these woolly bowls everywhere. Decorations, purses, bags. But I really wanted the thistle and the Scotty dog the most. And so that was my little souvenir from the Scottish Highland Games. And then I've got a whole bag. Let me see if you can see inside there, of cookie cutters. So I'll do another couple videos for you guys on that. So I've got a lot planned. We're going to get back to normal between the move and then knowing that after the move we were going on this trip in August. Things have been a little crazy. But we're going to get back on track. And as you know, I've been doing those daily holidays, which are a lot of fun. Even if you don't want to watch my videos, go to daysoftheyear.com. It's fun every day. What started it was, if you haven't watched the videos, we went out to dinner on August 18th, which was my husband's birthday. And the girls came to take our order, and we said, we want fajitas. She goes, did you know today is National Fajita Day? And I'm like, what? She says, yes, it's National Fajita Day, so your $18 fajitas are only $12. So we were excited. So then I looked it up, and there was like a bunch of holidays for that day. Then I started, scrolling through and seeing all the different holidays, and I thought, I'm going to do this. If one person watches and enjoys it, it'll be worth it. It's a lot of fun. So I'm doing that for a year and just sharing with you all the national days. And there's fun ones. I know coming up or during this week, I don't know if it's already come. I think yesterday was Chocolate Shake Day. There's a Guacamole Day coming. I know I missed, so it'll be next year, Donut Day. And because every so often they'll pop up on my feed. Oh, today's National Donut Day, so these donut companies are giving you a free donut today. Or it's National Ice Cream Day. Go here to get a free scoop. I see those from time to time, but it never really registered. Every single day is 4 or more national holidays. There's also national weeks and national months. Some are very serious and very important regarding, everything from health to political things and just protection and keeping kids safe and keeping women safe. And so some of them are very serious, but I try to focus on the lighter-hearted ones because I only have so much time and I really don't want to trigger anybody either, because some people can get very triggered by some of these things. So I figure I can share a few with you, and then you can get on there and look at what else is out there. But it's a lot of fun. So anyway, I wanted to catch you up with what's going on, and I do want to do this thistle, though. I think that would be a very fun ornament to do. Purples and greens, so that might be one. And I like that they give you a little illustration to use underneath the cookie cutter. And even on the dog, they give you a little blanket for him. But I still don't get the unicorn. That's a weird one. Huh. But that was my little fun souvenir. And then we got t-shirts. I got a t-shirt. I never buy t-shirts. But you know what? If they have a V-neck, I'm getting a t-shirt. Because I don't like things up around my neck. I don't like my scar showing. But it just does. And it'll be a year this weekend since I had my heart surgery. So right now I'm working even harder trying to figure out exactly what to eat, because I'm telling you, you don't get any information. Doctors don't get training in nutrition. The hospitals send you home with don't do this and don't do that and don't do this and don't do that and here's your meds and blah, blah, blah. But nobody gives you any health information. What do you eat? What do you drink? What don't you eat? What don't you drink? I mean, I was doing what I assumed was right, and I don't know. It's been a battle. So I'm going to be going on my other channel, my Heart Health Journey channel, and posting a little bit about what I'm doing to figure out, because I don't have just heart disease, I have prediabetes, both caused by my metabolic syndrome. So I can't just eat everything that you're supposed to eat for your heart, because some of them cause blood sugar spikes. So right now I'm doing kind of an experiment, trying to figure out exactly what the right foods are for me to eat, and I'll be posting that on my Heart Health Journey channel. But that's to catch you up. I'm going to be doing those 2 ornaments for my friend Cheryl, and I'm going to be doing that thistle and a blue and white one all in the next. Well, the poodle and the cat might take me a couple weeks, especially the cat. That one's going to be tough, so it's going to take me a couple weeks. But I'll get the poodle done pretty quick, and I'll get the thistle and a blue and white ornament done for you probably in the next week. I do all my daily videos a week at a time, and then I schedule them out, because YouTube lets you schedule them. So I will record them, and then in the video, just, you know, when you download your video, it has a number under it. I change the name to the date so that I know which one is for which date. And then I schedule them over a day or 2 for the next week, usually 8 days. Because I have to change my clothes in between, because I'm not going to sit there in the same shirt for 8 days. So I kind of pick out a few shirts and rotate through them as I do each video. And I upload the video, and while it's uploading, I'm changing, and then I do the next video. That way, at least it's a few different changes. And even if I wear the same shirt a couple times, I'll change the jewelry, just to keep it from being too boring. Our room is a pretty boring background. I might have to come in here and do it. It's at least a little brighter. But we're home from Virginia. We got to see everything. Let's see what time it is. Okay, we got to see the Lincoln Memorial. We got to see the National Archive, I think it's called, where you see the Declaration of Independence, the Bill of Rights. That's really sacred. People are so quiet and respectful. We got to see, of course, the Washington Monument. We stood right in front of it. I didn't walk up and touch it or anything. You can, but we stood on the sidewalk next to it and took pictures. And we took pictures of it from all over the area. We never got near the Capitol. The White House, you can only get so close, and then we took pictures from that point of the White House. We saw the Lincoln Memorial. We climbed up all the steps. I was bound and determined, and then we walked down the ramp to come back down. But that day we walked 20,000 steps, and I did not think I would make it to the car. I was panicking. By the last 3 or 4 blocks to the car, I wasn't sure I would make it. And they offered to come back and get me, but I was determined if I had to crawl my butt to that car, I was getting in that car. We get to the car, and my son turns around and goes, "Are you okay?" And I said, "Yeah, I feel great now. I'm sitting down. I was just tired." I said, "I'm 65. I had heart surgery a year ago. And that was a lot of stepping, a lot of walking. I did like 20,000 steps by that night. It was a lot. And we did 10 or 12 to 14, 18, because we were walking around. We went through the Smithsonian. I've always wanted to see the Hope Diamond. Got to see that. Got to see the ruby red slippers, because remember I made an ornament. So I wanted to send that to my dear friend that suggested, Angela, if you're watching. And I got us each a magnet, which I can't wait to give you if you're watching, of the ruby red slippers. And I took tons of pictures of it, and one of me standing by it, and she was thrilled. And we got to see the big dinosaurs. I'm 65. I've never been in a museum where they had the big dinosaurs. Sad but true. We saw a lot of the Apollo stuff, which my dad was a component engineer for Apollo way back when. And that was really important to see those things because he loved them. I got to see Armstrong. I think it was Armstrong's suit, and then the capsules. And what else did we see? We saw so much. It's just mind-blowing. Oh, we went to Mount, wait, what was it called? oh, I can't think of it, Washington's house. I can't think of what it's called. We went there, got to tour the property, stand on the wharf on top of the Potomac River. That was pretty exciting. It was just a fun trip. Seeing our son retire from the Army was everything. His wife will be doing the same in about 5 years. Then spending his birthday with him. He turned 45 on the 3rd. We got to spend his birthday. And then the next day we headed home, and then we stopped in Lexington, went into that Goodwill, and then kept coming. And we took 3 days to drive home. It's just getting harder and harder to there's no way we're doing a straight through 20-hour drive. And even those 10 and 11 hours, they're getting to be too tough. So we took 2 days to get there and decided we weren't doing that the way home. And we stayed in nice places that had like a little kitchenette and a couch and stuff, so that when we stopped, we had a comfortable place to sit, watch TV for the evening, make our dinner, because I think we only ate out once. We made dinner. I think on the way home we might have eaten out both nights, but the way there we made dinner the one night we stopped. So it's been a lot going on the last month, getting settled in here, going to Virginia and back, and then getting back my stores back open. And I'm going to be doing a video also showing you what jewelry I'm listing this week. That will post on Monday, because all that stuff will get listed over the next few days. And then if there's anything you're interested in, it'll be posted. Even if you just want to go, because sometimes I just want to go look at what somebody's posted to see what it looks like, it'll be there. You can go look at the Etsy listings. But I am going to be making a bunch of kits up to put on eBay and Etsy. So it's going to be a lot going on going forward. I just didn't want to get too involved when we were getting ready to leave. But now we're home. We're not going anywhere for a while. We'd hoped to go next spring for the cherry blossoms, but I don't know if it'll happen. We have a situation going on with our Social Security. It's probably important for everybody to know this, because it happened to us. It could happen to anyone. My husband retired last year on May 31st, and he never worked another day after that. But they got the W-2 form and said, oh, well, you must have worked all year, so we overpaid you for the months that you took Social Security, so we're going to take half your Social Security for a year to pay back what you got that you shouldn't have gotten. But we didn't earn any money after May 31st. It included his bonus and included his vacation pay, and it looked like a lot of money, but he had earned it all in 5 months. And we got that in June, and we didn't know that it wouldn't count in June, so we didn't start getting Social Security till July, which was August. And so we made sure that we were not getting any money when we were getting Social Security. So it's not true. We got a letter from his job. We handed it in, and that was an ordeal, because you have to go stand in line to get an appointment. But luckily, we didn't have to get an appointment. They scanned the paper in and said, that's all we need. You're fine. They just want to know when you worked. You know, W-2 says the company name, letter says company name, done. A month later, it still wasn't fixed. We went back, and the woman said, oh, it's in processing. It could take months. Well, we finally got the letter saying next month they're cutting half our Social Security. So I don't know if we're going to go next year or not, because I don't know how long it's going to take them to fix this. I tried to get an appointment through the online, couldn't. You can't call our Social Security office. They hang up on you, and you can't go in. And I guess from what my friend told me, they won't even let you in now to make an appointment. You have to call. She tried to go down there, and they wouldn't let her in the door because she didn't have an appointment. So letting anybody know that's in their 60s that's going to retire on December 31st, or be prepared to lose half your money the next year, because they're going to say you earn too much. So they should fix it, but we don't know when. So we don't know if we're going next year or not. We haven't decided. So I'm hustling. I'm going to be listing a lot of stuff. We're going to have a yard sale, put some stuff on Facebook Marketplace, and get through one way or another. You know, you always do. We luckily have a ton of food in the house, and it's just 2 of us. So we'll get through, but it's just frustrating, you know. Just not something we expected to happen. So anyway, I will be working hard. You'll be seeing a lot of me, not just my daily days of the week or days of the year, but you're going to see some more of the ornament videos, making jewelry, listing jewelry. Any jewelry I list, I'll show it to you. I'll do a short video. These are what I'm listing this week. And then if it starts selling, maybe I'll do occasional. This is what sold this week. But until my sales are worth it, until I'm selling at least 10 things in a week, there's really no point of doing that. So probably not. I'll just show you what I'm listing, because that way if you're interested in any of it, you can buy it. If you just want to look at it, you can go look at it. I don't expect any of you to buy anything from me. Oh boy, my dog. I guess, Maggie! She's not going to stop. She sees the neighbors out in the yard. But anyway, I will be back very soon. If you hung out this long, I appreciate it so much. I doubt anybody did. And if they did, it was just my few friends that are so kind and watch my videos. And you know who you are: Deanna, Fran, Cheryl, and Bev. There's a few of you out there that watch my videos. Some of you don't have a chance sometimes. But those of you that do and watch them through, and if I forgot anybody, I apologize, but I'm a little overwhelmed today. I've got a lot on my plate that I'm trying to accomplish. So I will be back. This should be coming out on Friday morning. And then Monday will be the one showing you the jewelry that's listed for the week. And every time I list 10 items, this one will probably be 2 videos, honestly. So probably one will come out Monday. Oh, Monday's going to be the cookie cutter. So maybe Tuesday and Thursday, those videos will come out. And then I'll be doing an ornament video. So you might be seeing a lot of videos from me. But I want to cover everything, because I know some people want to see the cookie cutters, some people don't. Some people want to see ornaments, some people don't. Some people want to see jewelry, some people don't. So I'll have a little bit of everything for everyone. And then I'll be doing the heart stuff, the diet stuff over on my other channel. I think it's Steffi's Health Heart Journey or something like that. But I'll be back soon, and it's good to be back, and it's good to be back working. And I can't wait to get some ornaments done to share with you. I'm really excited about the poodle and the cat, which is going to be a little challenging, but I like that. And so I can't wait to get back with that. And then pick a blue ornament and the thistle, and then another Christmas ornament. That's going to be the next week or 2. So I'll be back soon. Bye.